Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Imperial Wrestling Entertainment versus MWO Pure Fury, a memorial for Pure Fury Jeff Clouse. We're going to kick things off with a kind of a complex match for the Gladiator Championship. I'm Clint Williams. With me on commentary, as always, is Mr. Zachary Schiavone.
Absolutely, Clint. It's great to be back here, and I'm truly honored to be part of the most memorable show in the history of our sport. And words can't explain how I'm feeling right now. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. And right now, I got, my man, Mike Goodman, coming out with the mighty Bojack.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and hope that this being a memorial show doesn't mess me up too bad and make me cry on the air, or that 7 months off hadn't robbed me of what little broadcasting ability I had. As y'all can see, we have Big Bill Blackwell, the ratings booster, and the mighty Bojack in the ring right now with Dirty Dan Tanner as referee. He may be roughing the match. We'll find out.
He better be repping the match. He's the best referee this company's got.
But here comes Cannonball Alex Steele. Now, the reason that I called this kind of a complex kerfuffle is because this is going to be a 5-man sort of free-for-all. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if they're tagging in, if it's elimination, if it's first fall takes the title, but I do know that the Gladiator Championship will be on the line, and that there are 5 men in the match.
Well, I will tell you my pick right now, Clint. You want to hear it? That man right there, Bill Blackwell.
Tanner's got a better chance of winning than he does.
Are you crazy? Did you lose your mind?
I mean, it's been 7 months. You never know.
I think the 7 months off is kind of giving you brain rot or something. Look at the size of the man in the ring right now. That is a beast, a behemoth.
I realize that it is fascinating that he's capable of walking at all.
What's that supposed to mean? That is a pure athlete. He is one of the greatest. Sure.
And here's Mr. Nick VanCore dancing to the ring as always. While I might not cry on air, I might vomit.
Well, if you're going to vomit, do it over there.
I ain't going to aim at you. You're wearing a suit. A cheap suit, maybe, but I ain't going to ruin it.
I forgot what happened last time I was here. You choked me out with your cane last time. Don't you think I forgot about that?
It's all right. Neither did I.
There will be a lawsuit against you.
You know, Mr. Schiavone, there's a fantastic thing about being the age I am. I'm young enough to whoop your butt and old enough to pay the legal fees. Apparently some issues with the new sound guy.
Oh, my.
And there is the dire wolf, Kerr. Looks like he's got some new ring gear. I ain't gonna lie to you, Mr. Schiavone, it looks like that jacket might have been handmade.
It certainly looks like you handmade it, yes, but you know what? I like it.
Yeah, it fits. Like this whole Viking thing he's been leaning into, it fits. Yeah.
You want to talk about a mammoth of a man? He's coming to the ring right now with Dire Wolf. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Clint. His odds tonight, I don't see him walking out still the Gladiator champion.
3 of the 4 men in this ring are larger than duly necessary, Mr. Schiavone.
Ain't wrong there.
One of them might as well be a trailer.
That is my man right there, Clint.
Well, the crowd clearly ain't terribly fond of him, which I think that's a point in their favor.
Well, what do they know? You should have announced him as the new Gladiator champion.
Who knows? Maybe James, Mr. Gear there will win the title himself. Now, admittedly, it's been 7 months, so I can't really speak to whether or not I remember, but I seem to recall that Mr. VanCore and Mr. Steele were working kind of in tandem the last time they ended up in the ring together. I wonder if we're going to have a budding friendship today.
Anything's possible at this point.
Well, I mean, it's been 7 months. There ain't no telling what's going on.
You're right.
Cacophony of howls following the announcement of Mr. Kerr, just as always.
Undoubtedly one of the greatest to hold that championship title. But tonight his odds not in his favor.
I mean, he's a good friend of mine, obviously, and I want to speak well of him, but let's be honest. His title record is a mite padded by 7 months off. Balls on, Bojack slaps Kerr. Kerr slaps him right back, and it's a slap fight. Oh, no, now they're throwing hands. That's an elbow. Can't see a darn thing through Dan Tanner, always in my bloody way.
There you go, Blackwell.
VanCore out of the ring. Well, just about everybody's out of the ring.
Goodman better get out of there.
Kerr putting some
quickly.
aggressive boots to Bojack out there. Blackwell beating the bricks off of Nick VanCore. And Cannonball Alex Steele is on his feet and on the turnbuckle.
What is going on here? Hang on. Clint,
up top.
Hold on to your hat. He's
and
flying!
Down we go.
Man.
We're 4 minutes into the first match, and already they've blown the crowd.
I didn't think it's been that long. Oh, there you go, Goodman.
Goodman.
There you go.
Cheating like the egg-sucking, yellow-bellied sapsucker he is.
It's not cheating. It's perfectly legal.
I don't believe he is a legal entrant in this contest.
He's Mike Goodman.
That means if he's breathing, he's cheating.
Absolutely
if you look up Mike Goodman in the dictionary, it says dirty, rotten cheater as the definition.
Absolutely not.
If you look up dirty, rotten cheater in the dictionary, there is a picture of Mike Goodman.
There you go. I would love to see that in a dictionary. You bring it to me, and maybe I'll believe you.
All right, I'll bring dictionary next show.
And I think this answers your question from earlier. This may be a tag in and tag out type of
that does seem to be the case. It's a 5-way free-for-all, but you've got to get tagged in to win. Unfortunately for Mr. Kerr, I don't think that they need to pin him to take his title.
Absolutely not. If this is a free-for-all, it's everyone against everyone. First pinfall wins is how I'm taking it.
Exactly. Man, I tell you, Dan Tanner moves pretty good for apparently having a broken neck. Kerr driving that knee and thigh into the side of Alex Steele.
I have a few
Goes to his feet and gets pulled into a jawbreaker. Steele tags VanCore. They might be making buddy-buddy.
It's looking like to me.
Builds up a head of steam. Oh, big ol' avalanche. And a big ol' cannonball. That was some pretty good tag team action. Maybe they are going to join the tag division.
If they take out the champion, that's open ball game for a new champ.
You are correct, sir.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. There's your winner, Clint, right there.
Well, the referee's on his side, and Mike Goodman's in his corner cheating for him. So
Mike Goodman is being a perfect gentleman like he always is. He's minding his own business. That's close.
Blackwell almost gets the pin by raw power, tags in Bojack. VanCore winded and hurt, just occasionally muttering for Jeff. That count was a little fast, but it was only a 2.
That was a great count. The referee is on top of it.
Blackwell with a big knee lift into Corey Kerr's temple.
Look out.
VanCore couldn't quite get out of the corner on that stagger.
Woo! I might have heard that one 3 houses down.
Blackwell back in the ring. VanCore oh, lordy Lou.
Gonna leave a few slap marks.
And Mike Goodman, once again, getting involved in some garbage he ain't supposed to be in.
I don't know what you're looking at, Clint.
Oh! Blackwell is just manhandling high candy Nick VanCore.
Absolutely.
Blackwell can manhandle just about whoever he wants. So.
And that's why he's going to be your new Gladiator champ. Blackwell does what he wants, when he wants. And there's nobody going to stop him.
Well, hey, maybe Bojack and Blackwell are going to start tagging. They've been functioning pretty good as a tag team thus far.
Absolutely.
Bad news, of course, is that Corey Kerr
beautiful suplex
doesn't have anybody to use as a tag team partner. A faster count still, and not enough to put it away.
Oh, that's beautiful right there. You know what? I'd be perfectly fine with Bojack winning. I'd be perfectly fine with it.
Blatant choke ignored by referee Dan Tanner. No one's surprised. Clean tag. And Goodman gets involved again.
Oh, fair hit.
If y'all at home are as irritated and tired of that as I am,
woo!
Blackwell whips VanCore across the ring. VanCore ain't hardly home. And there's a tag, and here comes Cannonball Alex Steele. In such a hurry, almost got caught up on the rope. Diving headbutt, back elbow off the rope.
Look out.
I'm not sure what that was.
Simple clothesline in the corner is all that was.
Forearms to the head. Steele picks up a head of steam. Big splash. And another. Blackwell still on his feet. It's going to take more than that to put the big man down.
Oh, no, he's
Catches
caught. He's
the
caught.
foot. Up goes Steele.
Look at the power. Look at the power from Blackwell.
Lordy Lou. I do believe that was a Clouse encounter.
That was good. That was good.
No, that was a finisher that Jeff Clouse used to use. It's nice to see Blackwell doing something in honor of somebody else.
Goodman. Perfectly legal. Perfectly legal.
You realize that this is not a hardcore or no holds barred or no disqualification contest, don't you?
That's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, there you go. The crowd knows.
2. Oh, come on.
Kerr breaks up the count. And Bojack will not allow the tag, wisely. Woo! Kerr through the ropes with them heavy tree chopping kicks. The crowd now asking Kerr to beat the bricks off of Dan Tanner, which I would find amusing. I don't know what the crowd wants him beat for. I just know I'd enjoy watching it. Here comes Nick VanCore. Looks like, woo!
Just kicked his teeth down his throat.
Looks like VanCore's got some of his juice back, and Blackwell's off his feet under somebody else's power for the first time this match.
Blackwell's not in a good spot here.
Heck no.
There you go. Aim after that injured leg.
Blackwell going for the tag. In comes Bojack. That looked a little low. Possibly a kick to the particulars, if you catch my meaning. Oh! VanCore with an unorthodox reversal for a suplex attempt. And a blind tag brings in Corey Kerr. Bojack does not want these problems.
I don't think Bojack wants to exchange blows with Kerr here. And that is the reason why.
Tanner is right. He is on the ropes.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Up goes Alex Steele. Blackwell sitting on the ropes. Down.
Planted.
Sudden occurrence. Blackwell injecting himself into the match. Big knee lift.
Shot.
I am no longer sure who the legal men are.
I don't know if there was ever a legal tag. Oh! Yes!
That is the 4th time that Nick VanCore has been hit in the yam bags in one match.
Oh, wait, hold on. The pounds from Mighty Bojack.
I don't even know who the legal man is. I don't think it's
no
Nick
matter
VanCore.
1, 2, 3. Yes! That is not who I thought was going to come out the victor, but I told you I was okay with it, and I am perfectly okay with that.
The crowd expressing their displeasure at this dirty win.
Dirty? I saw a clean pinfall in the middle of the ring.
VanCore was not the legal man.
As far as I'm concerned, he was the legal man. And now the Mighty Bojack is your new IWE Gladiator champion.
Crowd expressing deep displeasure.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Woo. Taking directed shots at Mike Goodman's ugly suit.
What's wrong with his suit? I happen to like that suit, thank you.
I'm sure you do. A less than stellar way to lose the belt that he fought so hard for.
You have to imagine the disappointment with him.
I don't think I'd call it disappointment, Mr. Schiavone. I would say it's rage. White hot, unbridled rage. And heaven forbid that he get his hands on Bojack anytime soon.
Absolutely.
We have not seen Mr. 500 Jacob Brawn since he retired Fat Tony.
He's looking great. I, for one, am very happy to see him.
7 months with no chance to work out, still in fantastic shape. I gotta give the man credit.
He is chiseled from stone, Clint.
You right.
He is a specimen. Look at that man, Mr.
Is that Brother Will Vendetta?
What?
Heavens to Murgatroyd, that's Brother Will Vendetta. It's been well more than a year since we've seen him, like, before the shutdown. It was well more than a year since we'd seen him in an IWE ring. This is both an unexpected surprise and an unmitigated pleasure.
I've seen plenty of this man's matches, but I've never, ever been able to call one, and now I can officially say that I will. I'm hyped.
I've never seen these two face off. I've seen them in action separately. This is going to be a barn burner.
Brawn is death staring.
Now, I don't know that Jacob Braun weighs 263 pounds, but I know that he can squat more than 263 pounds.
The man has 0% body fat. He is all muscle.
I ain't seen Will Vendetta in it. Morgan, this is going to be fantastic. Ref calls for the bell, and our boys are sizing each other up.
I have to say, I don't think Braun was expecting this for his open challenge.
For a test of strength, Vendetta waves him off. Braun's still calling for the test of strength.
If Vendetta was smart, he wouldn't do it. He knows he'd lose.
He's going for it. Oh, Braun switches hands to flex. Vendetta wants to play patty cake. Looks to me like Vendetta might be here to have fun. Shoot in for the lockup. Vendetta immediately pushes Braun back into the corner.
I don't think Braun liked that very well.
Oh, ducks the lockup. Gets that rear waist lock going. Vendetta weasels free. Ooh, into a wrist lock. Increasing pressure all the way around. Braun is in the ropes. Vendetta cuts him loose.
Ring awareness.
Brawn looks very frustrated, and I can't say as I blame him. And into the lockup, Vendetta breaks loose, pulls it into a side headlock. Dropping
Vendetta
down to
pulling out.
apply additional pressure.
Pulling out all the technical wrestling skills right now.
Ooh. As far back as I can remember, Will Vendetta has always... Oh! Big right hand takes Brawn off his feet. Vendetta's always been a fantastic technical wrestler. Drop toe hold. You don't see that very often anymore.
Look out. Ooh, beautiful.
And a running lariat. And... Woo!
Vendetta's taking it to Brawn.
Oh!
Body. 2 and a kick out. Wow.
Vendetta is quick. And cunning. And funny.
Nice, beautiful counter.
You can't give Brawn an inch to move or a minute to think.
Absolutely not.
He will take advantage of it.
Just like that, taking advantage of the referee's 5 count while he's on the rope. Beautiful. Nice! That was beautiful back suplex.
Vendetta pulling himself up on the ropes. Brawn with a big fist, big old hammer fist to the back of Vendetta's head. That foot is not in the throat. That is legal as long as he don't hold it past the 5 count.
You better believe he's going to use every second he can. All day, he says.
And Butterfly Princess, the crowd says. Oh! Yanks Vendetta off his feet when Vendetta tries to get away. Brawn now has complete control, I do believe, of this particular contest. Oopsie-doo.
Strength.
Ooh.
That'll hurt the spine.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, and a kick out from Vendetta.
It's going to take more than that to put Will Vendetta away.
Absolutely.
Vendetta's starting to maybe... Oh, never mind. Big old forearm to the spinal column. Takes Vendetta's comeback out of his own hands.
Oh, man. He's got the full Nelson in.
Oh, yeah.
Is this going to be it? Wait a minute.
Vendetta reverses it into a jawbreaker.
Oh, no.
But Brawn gets right back on it. And manages another jawbreaker reversal.
I think that one kind of rocked him.
It doesn't matter which part of that reversal you are, that hurts. Bill managing blocks and right hands. Brawn held onto the ropes.
He was looking for a drop kick with nobody home.
Yes, sir.
That's how smart Brawn is.
Ooh, into a half crab.
He's going to tap.
To a half crab? I should hope not.
Doesn't look the most comfortable position. Inching towards the ropes, his fingertips away. He got
and he gets to the rope. The referee calls for the break. Brawn might be getting frustrated. Can't rightly see his face at the moment. Oh, Vendetta weasels loose. That was pretty. And up we go.
Oh, an atomic drop. When do you
Yes,
ever
sir.
see those?
That was an inverted
man.
atomic drop. Big head of steam and a big diving forearm, putting Brawn on the mat. Goes for the pin.
No, it is not.
2 out of 3 ain't enough. Brawn puts Vendetta up into the fireman's carry.
Woo! Could have broken neck. 1, 2. No.
That will not do it.
He almost had it.
And now Jacob Braun is visibly frustrated. And I can't say as I blame him.
Said he's going up. High risk, high reward.
Jacob Braun does not usually find his way to the high rent district. This could be interesting.
This is not going to end well.
Oh! Should have kept his eye on Will. And Nighty Night tossed off the turnbuckle into the center of the ring.
Braun's not in a good position here. Vendetta at the top
now,
rope.
Vendetta has been known to go to the high rent district.
Senton, nobody home.
Woo! That was a near one for Jacob Braun, let me tell you.
Wait.
Oh, Carpe Diem!
It's over. 1, 2, 3.
That was it.
Ring the bell. It is over.
Jacob Braun, out of nowhere with the Carpe Diem.
That's what's so beautiful about that move. It can come anytime, anywhere, when you least expect it. Mr. 500 himself. Seems like we were having some technical difficulties with our sound here. Nonetheless, Mr. 500, Jacob Braun, getting the win over Vendetta tonight. Nonetheless, it was a heck of a display of.
It most certainly was, Mr. Schiavone.
Vendetta gave it his all.
And it was fantastic to see Mr. Vendetta in the ring again.
Absolutely. It was an honor to actually finally call one of his matches.
I never got to call one of his matches. Now, think about it. I was just a ring announcer last time he worked.
Wow. That's the first for both of us.
Here we go. A match from the Michigan Wrestling Organization for the MWO Great Lakes Championship. Here is Mr. Old School Rick Caurdiea.
Caurdiea is a force to be reckoned with. This man.
Yes, sir. Michigan Wrestling Organization Great Lakes Champion, the Barefoot Bruiser Victor Cross.
Oh, man.
I don't keep up quite as well with MWO as I should, but if memory serves, Mr. Cross won that title under less than clean circumstances, shall we say. Whether or not he should be carrying it is a questionable thing, is what I'm getting at.
Well, I thought Rick Caurdiea was a force we reckon with, and then this man came out, and Rick Caurdiea may be in trouble. Definitely two behemoths in that ring about the lock horns,
Oh, absolutely.
if you will.
Well, Mr. Gear's doing a fair dinkum job, eh?
He is, actually. I'm actually very impressed.
Now, I don't follow MWO quite as closely as I follow IWE, but I'm fairly certain that I can name someone who would be capable of disputing his claim to being the greatest MWO Great Lakes champion of all time.
Would you like to share who that would be?
Pure Fury Jeff Clouse. I do believe that Mr. Clouse was one of the longest reigning Great Lakes champions.
He's definitely one of a kind, one of the greatest competitors ever stepped inside of this road circle.
You're right. We need to change subject before I start to crying.
Well, why don't we call the match? How about that?
Sounds good.
Staring down each other.
Head of steam from Victor Cross. Shoulder tackle knocks Old School back a little bit. Not too much. Didn't take him off his feet. Hardly staggered him. Head of steam. Cross didn't even move. Lordy Lou, I don't think I'd want to be Old School Rick Caurdiea right now. Oh, clever move from Victor Cross there. Clever move from Rick Caurdiea. Drops that rear waist lock into a drop toe hold and straight into a rear chin lock. Just fantastic work from Caurdiea.
He's definitely got the speed advantage in this one.
That chin lock will not be enough for Victor Cross to tap out, though. I've seen him take much worse. Elbows to the gut, gets free of the chin lock, and that was a heavy forearm, and another one. Number 3. Locks, and comes back with them big right hands. Pushes him back into the corner, and a big old chop from Rick Caurdiea. The crowd wants another one, and there it is.
Lordy.
Rick whips him into another corner and puts the boots to his midsection. Ooh, clubbing forearm to the side of the head, heavens. Oh. Look at the power he's putting behind those arms.
Close.
Old School sizing him up. Head of steam. Oh. And he ran eyeball first into Victor Cross's thumb, looks like.
Oh, man. He's rubbing his face up against that rope.
That ain't comfortable.
Oh, now he's going to choke him. You heard him. He's got until 5.
He most certainly does. That doesn't make it any less despicable. Driving his head and shoulder into the upper chest area of Rick Caurdiea. It looks to me like Victor Cross has control, which is bad news for Rick Caurdiea.
Caurdiea's going to have to figure out something if he wants that title. Right now, he is not looking good in a huge bulldog. into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick
Lackadaisical cover. That ain't going to put anybody away. Big old headbutt. Caurdiea laid up in the corner. Takes a forearm to the jaw. Cross moving slow, speeds up, and Caurdiea moves. Uh-oh, here come them big old left jabs. Ooh.
That was a knockout.
Did you hear that?
That was a knockout shot.
That sounded like a baseball bat hitting a side of pork. Woo! Caurdiea backs it up, hooks the leg. Not enough. In case y'all at home don't understand how long it's been since we've been able to have a show, you may have noticed that every time the referee tries to count something, dust spits up out of the canvas. Oh, double underhook attempted. Oh, cross breaks loose.
Oh, my.
Went for what looked like a German suplex. Back into the double underhook, and that's it.
Can he get the cover?
Cross
No, he can't.
cleverly slips out of the ring.
Beautifully.
And look at Rick Caurdiea's face. He looks like he might slap somebody's grandma. And Cross looks like he's going to take his ball and go home.
If there's a count out, he keeps the championship, but hold on a minute.
Well, Caurdiea getting out of the ring resets the count. And now they're just throwing hands, tied up against each other.
Man, they're going into the crowd here.
Y'all, there ain't... okay. Rick Caurdiea just stole somebody's seat.
The count is at 6 here. If there is a count out,
it'll be a double. The title will not change hands. They ain't got time to make it back.
There's the bell.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Oh, my.
And here comes Big Chuck Hammer of the Greater Goodman Detective Agency.
That is big.
Not
Chuck
escorted by Mike Goodman, believe it or not. Possibly Goodman thinking that might be a good choice, considering that this is a street fight and nobody wants to get hit with, oh, Lord knows what, by John Campbell.
He's being smart.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
For once, I agree with you.
Well, it's about time.
Hey, man. You'd have to be right eventually. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. Chuck Hammer about to get his butt whooped by a little old lady. I'd buy that for $1. No, let her whoop him. I believe I just heard one of the fans say that Chuck Hammer's hat's a really tiny hat. I would like to point out that that is a normal-size hat. Chuck Hammer has a giant head.
Oh, boy.
What kind of candy you think he's got today?
I'd like to hope maybe some Kit Kats, Milky Ways.
I could go for a Snickers.
I hate Snickers.
Fair enough.
I hope Chuck Hammer smashes that bucket.
I would like to point out that Frankenbucket ain't never done nothing to nobody. But, given that the smashing of Frankenbucket would cause pain to John Campbell, I suppose that smashing Frankenbucket is a viable strategery.
Who do you think the crowd appreciates more? Creature feature John Campbell or Frankenbucket?
Oh, Frankenbucket. Who you think pays for the candy? John ain't got no money. Look at that coat. He couldn't even afford sleeves. Uh-oh, James forgot Frankenbucket. Yeah, no, I'm very certain that the crowd likes Frankenbucket better.
Just a bucket.
Well, you know, if you'd spend some time with him, have a conversation, maybe go out for a beer once in a while.
A beer? We have been gone for too long, Clint. I think everybody's losing their mind.
I've been hanging out with Frankenbucket for years.
Bucket.
He's the one who invited me to come work here.
I'm losing brain cells.
He suggested I take over for Tommy when he went on his leave of absence. He's the reason I got this job.
Talk about the match.
Well, it ain't much of a match yet.
Well, you know what, Clint? I think this is a street fight, and I literally think they're about to go out in the street and fight. I don't think the trees,
they tied up.
The houses, the sky is going to be able to contain these two. Look at these two.
Considering that they tried to lock up for a hot second and then just started throwing hands.
These two lock up? Is that a thing?
It lasted about a second, then they started throwing hands. And now they're out of the ring. That was quick.
I'm telling you, they're going to go out in the street and have a street fight.
I hope not. I can't see that far.
Well, you better open your eyes, because that's where it's going to be
heading. And our microphone cables ain't that long.
Got to get some extenders.
Why is the crowd turning against Nate? Nate's just a referee. He ain't done nothing to nobody.
I think they're still a little upset about the infamous Fairview screw job.
You might be right.
Oh, man! Okay, now listen, I know it's a street fight, but that's a little... I think he just spit a chunk of him. Oh, man! That's the referee!
I'm going to tell you something. I did not know that the Campbells were biters.
Well, look at him. Oh, man! Oh, my.
I can't hardly see what's going on, but it does not look comfortable.
He was just squeezing his head up against that steel post. Now, what
John Campbell has stole somebody's shoe.
This is burglary. Oh!
Well, don't take your shoes off at a street fight, apparently.
Oh, come on now. Oh, this is uncalled
A replica
for.
of an Imperial Wrestling Entertainment title owned by one of our fans. John's just asking people for weapons. I didn't know that this was a ECW bring your own weapons match.
We better watch out.
Oh!
What
Kid
is going
throws
on
a
here?
brutal chop.
Hey,
Chuck
Joe.
Hammer wisely keeps Campbell from getting in the ring safe.
This is what Chuck Hammer needs right here. He needs to slow Campbell down.
Chuck Hammer living up to his name. Working on that neck of Campbell's, which I'd like to remind y'all that not too terribly long ago, Chuck Hammer injured in a match much like this one. Oh, I have been where John Campbell just was. It ain't fun.
I think he shifted the ring just a few inches.
Yes,
our
sir.
way. There was a hand there. Now, don't get me wrong. I would never, ever get in an encounter with any superstars in the back. But I think the one that would maybe leave some stains would be Chuck Hammer.
No, you are absolutely right.
Are you kidding me?
Dang. I didn't think anybody could have pulled that one off. Campbell trying to pull himself together after that desperation move.
How much did that take out of him?
Too much, looks like. Campbell looking for a little support from the ropes. Hammer also using the ropes for support. Campbell on his knees, Hammer on his knees. Campbell closer to his feet than Hammer. Hammer's up first, though. But Campbell's the first one to throw. Big old right hands. Oh! Chuck Hammer's whole body was in that punch.
These are knockout shots. Maybe that one is.
Woo! Campbell got a big old head of steam for that diving clothesline.
There's a cover. 2. Kick out by
Weak
big
sauce
Chuck
pin
Hammer.
ain't going to be enough for Chuck. And yes, the crowd is still frustrated by the Fairview screwjob. Because they ain't been nice to Nate ever since.
Look out. Oh, hold on.
Choke slam!
Oh, man.
That's a terrible place to be.
Has to be it.
Chuck hooks the leg. Not enough.
Count. You kidding me?
It looked like that might have been enough.
Uh-oh.
Angry Chuck is angry.
He said, I am tired of this. And now he's looking for something underneath the ring.
You think it's going to be a hammer? Or would that be too on the nose?
Very possible. I'm not sure what he's going for. He's looking for something, though. What
is that firecrackers?
What is that?
Chuck Hammer, where did you get Boom Boom Pops?
What does he have planned with
street fight though this may be? That might be a step too forward.
No.
Oh, for frog snacks. Cover your ears, Shivani.
Oh! Oh, man!
I did not realize that we were suddenly in an exploding ring death match over in Tokyo.
Is this another
choke slam after his back's been burnt by them fireworks?
This has to be it. 1,
Hook of the leg.
3.
That was enough.
That had to have been one of the most glorious displays I've ever seen.
I've never seen somebody win a street fight like that before. Not gonna lie, it was impressive.
That was amazing.
I ain't even close to being a Chuck Hammer fan, but dang it, that was impressive. You expect him to come out with a hammer or a crowbar or like a weapon? No, firecrackers.
He did what he needed to do.
A string of firecrackers. What? Good Lord.
Hey, Chuck Hammer, while you're standing over here, you want to do me a favor and just break the bucket?
Makes you wonder where he got firecrackers this time of year, doesn't it? It's September.
I'll tell you where he got them from. Underneath that ring. There's just firecrackers underneath the ring.
What, is the ring an extra-dimensional space?
You know what? Personally, I've never looked under there. So it could be.
Why?
I know.
I'm not going to go look now. John finally back on his feet, smelling like sulfur and gunpowder.
He knows what happened. Don't give me a break with the bucket.
Oh, Nate giving him Frankenbucket. Frankenbucket will make him feel better. Frankenbucket is a good psychologist. He's talked me through a few problems in my day.
Give me a break.
He didn't have Kit Kat bars today. After a disturbing display of misused fireworks, John Campbell manages to make it back on his own power, and I do believe that means it's time for us to go to intermission. So we will see y'all. Well, for you, it'll be a few seconds. For us, it'll be like 15, 20 minutes. Peace. Well, as I just informed Mr. Gear, this is a loser leaves Imperial Wrestling Entertainment match, which means somebody's career is on the line. And given that this is that low-down, dirty egg-sucking, yellow-bellied pigeon Mike Goodman, I can only assume that his opponent is going to be the Mad Dog Jared Warren.
Goodman's got this. Goodman is the... Look at this. Look at this. Look how generous he is. Giving these people...
slips of worthless paper.
No. Where'd you get that from?
I would imagine the printer at his house.
That is legal tender.
And doesn't exist a stand?
One of those bucks are worth more than your whole suit, Clint.
Well, considering that this suit cost me nothing, and those bucks are worth the paper they're printed on, you might be right.
Point through.
Now, the crowd's over here chanting $1 Million Booger. That is deeply inaccurate. He is dressed like a leprechaun.
I love it. I think
like
it looks
he's worried that his briefcase is full of Lucky Charms that somebody's going to be after stealing. Mad Dog Jared Warren.
Are you kidding me?
And this is either going to be a horrible miscarriage of justice or a butt whooping for the ages.
By butt whooping, I'm hoping you mean that Mike's going to whip up on Mad Dog.
What I mean is what's left of a bottom on Mike Goodman is going to get knocked right off till he looks like a frog that stood up and put on dungarees.
Put some respect on Mike Goodman's name.
No.
Winner of the match, I might add.
Mr. Schiavone, this might be the time to inform the fans here in the yard exactly the rest of the stipulations of this match.
Sir. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get this match started, I have a contract. It's right here. As you already informed, this match is a loser leave IWE match. This match also includes special rules as listed in this contract to be announced during the contest. And it will be for the belt of affluence on the line.
Sorry to interrupt. My commentary partner can't read. In the event of Mike Goodman being pinned, the contract states it has to be a 5 count. No? All right, maybe I can't read. Oh, Dan Tanner can make it to 2. Yeah. I wish. Dan Tanner can make it to 3, but only if he counts real fast. If he counts right, he forgets.
Oh, man.
Lord! That was Summit. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't blame Mike for not wanting any part of this.
He wants every part of it.
They call Warren the Mad Dog for a reason. I'm afraid he might be rabid.
It's called mind games. Mind games.
Yeah. Mike Goodman thinks 4 or 5 moves ahead, unfortunately.
Look how smart he is. Look at how smart he is.
He's playing checkers, and everybody else is
He's wearing
playing
down
cards.
The Mad Dog. Look at
There
that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Got to take every advantage you can when you're up against somebody like Warren. And I can't fault Goodman for that kind of behavior.
Beautiful.
Because the odds of him winning this without being clever are slim. I ain't never seen Mike Goodman throw a suplex before. And I'm still ain't. Beautiful swinging
I'll give him
neckbreaker.
that. Cover here. Don't
Am
ring
I
that
not
bell.
allowed to ring the bell?
Do not ring that bell. What I have
Now
here
there's
is
a stipulation. Doesn't count when I read it.
Someone explained a little bit earlier on. This match, in order to have a winner, must have a 5 count.
And I would imagine that there is no disqualification. And even if there was, Dan Tanner ain't going to call it.
Oh, with that chain!
That is a large, heavy chain.
Also stated in the contract, this match is a no disqualification match.
I can't believe Tanner called for a DQ in the first place. Lordy, has he been drinking? Like,
I don't know what you're talking about, Clint.
Dan Tanner ain't never called for a disqualification before.
Well, it is in the contract.
Oh, I'm fine with the contract. I'm just confused that Tanner actually called for a DQ. I ain't here to argue contracts. Man, Goodman's pulling out all the stops, going up to the second rope.
I told you. Don't ever count out my Goodman.
I'm sure he can't be counted out, given the contract you got sitting in your lap there.
You know what I mean.
Jared barely managed to kick out there. Oh, and a jawbreaker. Finally got some juice on him. Might be a mite angry. Blatant choke. Tanner.
He's the referee.
His word is law.
Mind games, Clint, mind games.
Them ain't mind games, them are brass knuckles, son. Right across the jaw of Jared Warren.
Does he have... He's got brass knuckles.
That's what I just said.
Well, you know, sometimes I tend to tone you out sometimes.
Were you talking?
Oh, don't you pull that card on me now.
I keep hearing something in the wind.
Watch this, Clint. Watch this. Oh.
Yeah, I'm watching. Oh.
Oh, come on. Don't.
Now Jared's got the brass knuckles. Let me guess.
Come on, you're better than this. You don't need those.
He can be disqualified.
Oh.
No random Jared can be disqualified stipulation? All right. 1.
Oh!
All right.
Absolutely. No disqualifications, Clint.
I am so irritated right now. I might choke you out again at the end of the show.
Oh!
Bad day to be Mike Goodman. Sutter!
This isn't happening. This is not happening.
I hope somebody sends a referee out or something. I mean, Jared might still be...
There's no referee. Oh, wait a minute, referee.
Nate to great.
Oh. No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do it. Oh. I want to be excited. I want to be excited, but you're picking up that piece of paper again? Schiavone, you son of a... I'm starting to think you want me to hit you. I swear to God.
Congratulations, Jared, on defeating Mike Goodman. However, the terms of this contract state that regardless of the outcome of the match, that Jared Warren is and has always been a loser all in his life, and is always obligated to have his contract terminated as well. Jared, good luck in your future endeavors.
Mr. Schiavone, don't make the mistake of turning your back on me tonight.
You just remember what I said earlier.
You remember what I said earlier.
And you remember what this contract states.
Oh, it don't say nothing about me. Sounds like this is going to be, dare I say, slobber knocker. I like the Street's new music. I'm not going to lie, this is a bop.
I love it. I do.
No, this is good. Hell yeah.
I'm more surprised in the fact that you use the term bop. Usually your people would say, bring it full, something like that.
I mean, it was fairly funky. Oh, man, I'm up on the kids' lingo.
I'm hearing music, but a few more technical difficulties to sound there. Green Street Mafia is just waiting anxiously to get their hands on the Dean boys. I wouldn't keep them waiting too much longer. They don't seem like they are very happy. I most certainly do not want them coming over here. That sounds a little more like it, and here comes the Dean boys, arguably the greatest tag team champions, quite possibly all time. I believe he came out with a newborn child, I believe. Come out with steel chairs as well, looking to mean business here. Let me tell you what, the Dean boys most certainly have a mountain to climb tonight as they are facing Cream Street Mafia.
No, this is going to be a toughie for the boys.
Not only is this just any ordinary tag team match, this is
a last team standing. Ain't never heard the like.
I don't know about you, Clint, but I do not see Cream Street Mafia staying down for more than 5 seconds.
Depends on them chairs, maybe.
Very true. They did come out with a pair of chairs.
Cream Street is ready.
Referee Nate is trying to keep these two teams apart from each other.
Hell, Cream Street might be more ready than the Dean boys are, believe it or not.
Look out! Getting this match started off hot here. Oh!
Not surprising at all, Mr. Schiavone.
They just push them off like little bugs.
Well, Cream Street certainly has a size advantage over the Lordy Lou. Tyler's lower back just smacked into the ring apron. That is not a comfortable place to land. As I was saying, there is a distinct size advantage with the Cream Street Mafia.
Oh, certain. I mean, it's night and day.
And they are taking full advantage of that advantage. Man, I am out of practice.
Well, you know what? For the Dean boys, size don't matter to them. Ooh.
You are right. They got speed, they're crazy, and their punches sting like hail.
Hold on a minute. What's going on out here?
Oh. Tyler manages to reverse that attempt and almost knocks himself out with a headbutt.
Suplex, beautiful. Oh, clothesline in midair from
Okay.
Nick.
Do you want to call the action in the ring or out of the ring?
I'll call outside. You got inside.
You're on. Tyson's got the chair.
Nick's got a chokehold, pinning Tyler to the ground. Okay, well, now they're both going outside.
Well, I'll stick with Tyson and you stick with Tyler.
Sounds fair.
If they change opponents, just let it ride. Tyson, woo! With a slingshot dropkick through the ropes there. Hell yeah.
Oh, looks like it might be.
Yep, they're switching opponents. You stick with Tyler.
Yep.
You know what? Go ahead. They're both working together there.
Oh, clubbing elbow to the side of the head.
Huge right hand. Oh! Cruz with a big comeback there.
Cruz is not somebody I want to mess with. A body slam on the outside.
Luckily, we're in the grass as opposed to, the asphalt.
Absolutely right. Yeah,
but being in the grass don't make the ring post hurt less. Nick Baker finally shaking the cobwebs out, found himself a chair.
Baker's got a chair. Man, oh!
Bad day to be Tyson. Bad day to be Tyler. Tyler coming back with some of them hail-stinging
with
fists.
The chair to the sternum.
Lifts a knee. Big head of steam. Oh! Takes a lariat. Tyler's down. Tyson's down.
Oh, I think we're going to get our first count here. Count of 4. Oh!
What in the name of Heaven's Gate? I don't have a clue what he's got. Tyson's fighting. Oh, back elbow stops it. Baker's still down. Tyler done stole Cruz's glasses.
Oh!
And Cruz slapped him clean off of Tyler's face. Up and down on the apron.
Doesn't feel good. That is the hardest part of that entire ring, minus the steel post.
Yes, sir. Tyson, listen to them forearms Tyson's throwing.
Tyson's throwing haymakers. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. This is not...
Oh!
He may have spine problems after this match.
Tyler off the apron into a bear hug, into the ring post. It is a bad day to be the Dean boys, I think.
Green Street Mafia is showing no mercy.
Well, I mean, Cruz is showing mercy right now, trying to help out his partner. He ain't all bad.
6 here. I need 4 more, 3 more.
Tyson's a stirring.
They get up at 9.
Can you see Tyler?
Oh!
I can't see over. There's a tree in the way.
Oh, man, right into the ropes.
Nick Baker taking full advantage of his size here. Big old right hand. Right into the ear.
Something. I don't... What is that? Is that a...
That's either a table or a piece of wood. I can't tell which because there's a tree in the way.
That's just a solid piece of wood. I don't see any table legs or anything.
No, you're right. That's just a piece of brass board. All right.
Oh, man.
Look at Tyson with that hanging foot choke. Ooh. And speaking of a foot.
That was a big foot.
Big sit-out power slam on Tyler. Cruz is showing his teeth tonight.
Cruz ordered the ref to start counting. I think at this point I'm more curious on what that piece of thick wood is for.
I'd imagine it's to hurt somebody. I can't guarantee that that's accurate, but I would imagine that that's the case. Got them both. Ooh. Oh, look at that sleeper hold across the ropes. Oh, and a knee right to the exposed sternum of Tyler Dean. Tyler and Tyson both nap.
What?
Cruz and Baker both done found some chairs. Oh, heavens, I think they're going to make it into a table.
When in doubt, you don't have table legs?
Improvise,
get a couple of chairs.
Adapt, overcome.
Whatever they have planning, it is not going to go well.
Tyson's on his feet. That breaks the count.
They're going to pull out all of the stops in the most memorable show in the history of our sport. Well,
Tyler off the apron with a forearm smash. And takes a big right hand from Baker. But there's Tyson backing up his brother. Now Cruz is whooping on Tyler. And Tyson backing up his brother. I feel like somebody's going to fall an unfortunate difference through that hunk of wood.
I don't know if I want to think about that right now.
Turnbuckles hurt.
Just a tad. Okay. Ooh.
Tyler keeps himself from hitting the post.
Measuring up. Nick and clothesline.
Woo! Got a tornado DDT from Tyler. over on the other side.
Now, wait a minute. Who is this count for? All four men are down here.
Tyson is on his knees. I would imagine that this is for Cream Street.
Okay. How is that 6 here?
Yes, sir.
But it's looking like Cruz is up.
Cruz is in fact up, and
no,
Tyson
they
has
got
a
the
chair.
They both have a chair. Come on, you can't do this.
This is not a good day to be a
cannot
member of
do
the Cream
this.
Street Mafia. Oh! Stereophonic chair shots.
Ooh. Luck is not on Cream Street's side right now.
You have to wonder, though, was it a mistake for the Dean boys to put them chairs down?
Very well could.
Weapons were...
What is... A lot of men, look out!
That was...
Green Street's down.
Dean boys are
They
up
have a
and
count
moving.
of 10 to get up.
We're halfway there.
Count of 8, count of 9. Cruz is up, Cruz is up.
And so was Baker. But Tyler and Tyson both already on the attack. Nick Baker on the apron. Tyson.
Is he choking him out with?
I'm not sure. A stick? Oh, his own bandana. All right. Tyler Dean choking Roberto Cruz of the Cream Street Mafia with his own bandana.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to retain your titles.
Yes, sir. Especially in a match like this where there ain't no countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications. All you can do is knock both your opponents out at the same time.
You know, I am seeing...
I do not like where this is going for poor Tyson Dean.
No, you can't do this.
That is a
This is gonna
package pile driver.
Man! He's dead.
That was a package pile driver through that makeshift table.
Now we have a standoff in the middle of the ring.
Roberto Cruz and Tyler Dean. Tyler gets the chair. Down goes Cruz.
Shot.
Nap, Roberto. He's back on his feet. To the gut. To the spinal column. Take advantage of that weapon. No, Tyler, that was silly. To the high rent district.
Oh, no.
You could have just
Top
whooped
rope.
him.
Look out.
Misses.
Might have hurt his ankle on that landing.
Cruz takes advantage of it.
This may hurt the Dean boys.
I have to say, Cruz might be the... Try it again, Roberto. That's better.
Tyler's leg seems to be really hurt. If he can't stand, Tyson's out of it. There ain't no way
Tyson might
can
be
make it.
dead.
Oh my, no, wait, hang on a minute. Hold on, wait. Oh,
Roberto
boy.
Cruz about to prove
Oh,
just how
boy.
ruthless he is.
This is what the Cream Street Mafia is all about, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. There ain't no way he's standing up after that. It's broke.
I've seen more than one career end it like that.
Tyson is out for the count, and Tyler, I don't believe, can stand. I think his leg may be broke. Uh-oh.
Tyler Dean spits in the face of Roberto Cruz
Oh, boy.
and is going to suffer for it.
My Lord.
Curb stomp on the chair. Nate looks like he might puke.
Mankind.
Nick Baker finally to stirring.
I cannot believe what I just witnessed before me.
Looks like this might be a foregone conclusion, Mr. Schiavone.
We have new champs.
What a brutal ending to a brutal match.
Hats off to the Cream Street Mafia for doing what it takes to win the championship title belts, but we might need to get some EMTs out here for the Dean boys. I don't think they're okay.
I don't think they're okay either. I'll tell you what, though, I can carry both of them.
Tyson may have a broken neck, and Tyler, I think, has a broken leg and possibly a concussion.
As despicable as their actions toward the end of the match were, this song is lit. I mean, it is lit out.
Please, for all that is good and mighty, don't say that again.
All right.
We're going to need some help out here for the Dean boys.
Now, we might have to. Oh, Tyler twitched and Tyson's stirring.
Barely Tyson is stir. I don't know how he is.
And now Tyler's stirring. All right.
Valiant effort from both of these competitors. Unfortunately for them, just fell too short.
Well, unfortunately for them, they were fighting dudes who have no care for their safety or the safety of anyone else.
You got to do what you got to do to win championship title belts.
Well, if I was Cream Street, I certainly wouldn't be after turning my back on the Dean boys. There may well be retribution to face for this incident. What a mess that was. It's about to get rowdy up in here.
Oh, boy.
I done been rowdy, cousin.
This crazy SOB.
Oh, he's definitely madder than a hatter.
Hey.
Crazy though he might be, he is still my cousin. So
I think in the 7 months we had off, I think he might have got crazier.
Oh, he definitely did. Trust me, we've been fishing. He's only got weirder.
We're sitting up on the side of the lake. I got my line in the water. He's got his line in the water. He turns around, looks at me, and goes, "Fish ain't biting." Like, all right, well, they'll bite eventually, brother. It's fine. I'm going to get me one. Tosses his pole aside, picks up his can of soda, shotguns the whole thing, dives in the water, comes out with a carp clenched between his teeth.
The man is psycho.
Oh, there's definitely something wrong with him in the brain meat area. But I do love him. He's family.
You don't go in a water and just
bite a fish? Bam does. Just bit a whole fish. It was weird.
This is the man we should be talking about right here.
Look at that jacket. Dang.
That is a glorious jacket.
I even like that color. It doesn't match his tights, but look at that color.
He's the one and only Jeremiah J. Hughes. He is and always will be your IWE World Heavyweight Champion.
If we get another 7 months off, he might be able to hold on to it long enough to break Jacob Braun's record. If we get another 7 months off.
He don't need 7 months off. He can defend that championship night in and night out, and he'd still beat it because he is just that good. That is a beautiful title belt.
Yeah, it is. But that coat, man.
Fit for an archduke.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Schiavone, it says a lot about Jeremiah J. Hughes that he hasn't... Sorry, I got distracted by the Tower of Hats on Nate. Of all the things I could say about Jeremiah J. Hughes, he has absolutely gone out of his way to do his level best to only defend that title clean.
That is the type of competitor that he is.
Rick Green, president of Imperial Wrestling Entertainment, coming out here.
What?
Did he say Sam Hex?
I heard Sam Hex. I see Sam Hex.
He's looking good. Definitely got in better shape from being down in Florida.
I don't believe my eyes. He does look good.
But again, Jeremiah clearly is not worried.
A true champion wouldn't be worried about who their competitors are.
Well, the accolades I was trying to give to Jeremiah J. Hughes before the president interrupted us with this surprise opponent, the man has done his level best to always ensure that he defended the title clean, never letting his partners in the Greater Good or the Greater Goodmans interfere with him, going so far as to send Dan Tanner away and call for a new ref in previous matches.
That is what type of competitor that Jeremiah J. Hughes is. Look at this crazy man.
Bammer, calm down, brother.
You even call him a man? This animal. He needs a cage. He needs a muzzle.
All right, look. He's my blood, but you're right.
I know I'm right. Look at him. Does he have a dog collar on?
He sure enough does.
I don't know.
Jeremiah, smart enough to get out the ring when Bam was swinging that rope around, or that chain around.
Sam Hex making his return to IWE. Jeremiah's got a point.
Well, I
Why did he beat to get in this match?
I don't know. I don't make decisions.
He forgot to mention the greatest IWE champion
Nate,
of
be
all
careful
time.
trying to take that deer leg away from Bammer.
Is that what that is? That's a deer leg?
Yes, sir. I was with him when he shot it.
Are you sure he shot it and didn't just bite it? Oh, my. Oh, hang on a minute.
No, he shot that one. Although he did headbutt one to death the season before.
Why does that not surprise me? Nate gotta get that
Nate
bone
ain't
away
gonna. Oh, you can't wear the hat if you ain't gonna let him have his toy.
There's the bell.
Dan Tanner, absolutely right. Nate shouldn't have had the bell rung without JJ in the ring, but this is, we've had some interesting things happen tonight. This might be the strangest match opening we've had.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. Oh, boy. There we go. Oh!
Sammer and Bammer
Slugfest!
throwing hands in the center of the ring.
This match is about to be a slobber knocker. I can tell you that already. Oh!
And JJ, woo! That running knee lift. The kitchen sink, I do believe they calls it.
I don't know if Sam X really wants to get into a heated battle with Backwoods Bam. Ooh.
Not with that head throwing around like that. Ducks the line.
Oh, that was
kick
nice.
to the midsection.
Beautiful
DDT.
DDT. That was nice.
And JJ arrives to capitalize.
That's why he's champion, Clint.
Even the stop clock's right twice a day.
Look out. An uppercut.
Oh! I felt that over here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Post to post here. Ooh.
Woo! Sam Hex taking easy control of this. Listen.
Got it too.
I've had too much tea. I got the hiccups.
Sam Hex
up
is on the
top,
top rope.
misses the diving headbutt.
Sam Hex is in tremendous
Hughes
shape.
back to his feet, immediately going after Bammer. Forces Bam. Oh! The flying leg lariat forcing the DDT. Beautiful.
I think your cousin Bam might have a broken neck after that one. You see the way he landed? You might want to check on him. 1, 2, and a breakup from Sam Hex. Pick out a 2 from Sam. Jeremiah J. Hughes has got elite control.
Yeah.
Look out. You better watch our referee.
Oh, he didn't duck that one. Woo, a pop-up headbutt.
That was effective. Oh, no, what's this now? Ooh. Just near is Backwoods Bam pulling out a lot of
new material. Well, 7 months off, you got... Oh! Got a lot of time to come up with new stuff. Scoop slam. Puts him right next to Bammer. Standing moonsault!
Are you serious? 1, 2, a double count, and
a man that size doing a near-perfect standing moonsault. I want y'all to consider that.
Sam Hex has still got it. He is surprising me right now, and I am very impressed.
JJ looks a mite confused by what just happened. I can't say it's blame him. Oh! They get Hex off his feet. You know, if they could get along, Bammer and the Archduke might make a decent tag team after watching that.
I don't think these men will ever make a tag team.
I don't think these men will ever get along.
Oh. Come on, Jeremiah, you're smarter than that. You can't have a slugfest with Bam. You'll lose every time. Look out.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on, Clint.
That is Bill Blackwell.
Oh!
Blackwell with the distraction, taking Bam clean out of the match with a shot to the yam bag.
Still in the ring, Sam Hexen.
Jeremiah J. Hughes turns around.
Oh, my.
Into an attempted tombstone.
Ooh.
Woo! There's
That's
that
a knockout
heart punch.
shot. 1, 2, 3.
And that'll do it. I ain't sure that would have went that way if Blackwell hadn't showed up.
I can tell you right now, Blackwell showing up had nothing to do with Jeremiah.
Winning? It might not have, but I don't think it would have ended like that. Jeremiah absolutely could have retained in either case.
Absolutely. That's why he is the greatest IWE champion. Sam Hex, out of respect, helping up Backwoods Bam. You know Bam is probably not in the best of moods.
Well, he did just get kicked right in the mommy-daddy button.
Yeah, and doesn't feel very well.
No. It'd sure make me angry. Get your big girl panties on, brother. Battle Royals are hard to call.
Absolutely. This one is in honor of the legendary Jeff Clouse.
John Campbell, Rick Caurdiea, Alex Steele, Corey Kerr.
Mr. 500. Oh, boy. He's starting to heat up now. Is that Rocky Shocker? Oh,
That is Rocky Shocker, yeah.
Things are going to get rocking now. I don't think Rocky Shocker has an idea what he's doing.
I don't think Rocky Shocker understands how bad this might be.
Here we go. Oh, boy.
Kerr goes for Shocker. Shocker, I can't follow that. And holy, Chuck Hammer already gone bye-bye.
One down already.
John Campbell eliminated Chuck Hammer and is continuing. Oh, no, now Hammer eliminated Campbell.
Oh, wait.
And they're brawling on the outside.
Look out. Oh.
Kerr got his hands on Shocker.
Shocker trying to eliminate Kerr, but that's not going to happen.
Ex-Con with the rake of the back. Bill Blackwell going after Kerr with a big double chop to the chest.
For 500, Jacob Brawn and Rick Caurdiea are in the corner.
Kerr and Alex Steele going at it. Jacob Braun took his ponytail out.
Now, who's going to eliminate Bill Blackwell? Who?
Any 4 people working in tandem.
I don't think any of these guys like each other enough to work in the 4.
Ooh-wee. I want to point out that several of our competitors are wearing their Forever Fury Memorial t-shirts. That makes me feel good inside.
Absolutely. Chuck Hammer and John Campbell still fighting all around.
Both have been eliminated, and they're still fighting.
Look.
Woo! Bill Blackwell just moved the ring 3.5 inches.
Now there goes Shocker.
Rocky Shocker blindsides Corey Kerr after a beautiful European uppercut and takes a shot right in the coin purse.
Another one down.
Kerr and Steele working together to remove Shocker from the equation. Shocker's out.
Tough one for Shocker. He come out here probably expecting to win this thing. Ooh!
Blackwell trying to eliminate Kerr.
I think Kerr may be the only one in this match that could eliminate.
Ex-Con chops the crap out of Jacob Braun. Jacob Braun takes control with a headbutt.
Oh, right by the
Blackwell
beard.
grabs Kerr by the beard. Tries to force him out, but it don't take. Jacob Braun,
look out!
Eliminated by the Ex-Con. That guy in a Mexican wrestling mask did not get eliminated. Ex-Con and
oh boy, look out, Caurdiea.
Caurdiea's out.
Wait a minute, Steele's got Kerr over the rope here. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh! Using Steele's head, Blackwell eliminates Kerr.
Oh!
And that guy's gone. And Steele is gone.
Oh, no.
Blackwell and Ex-Con, the final 2 in the Pure Fury Jeff Clouse Memorial Battle Royal.
Wait a minute.
Well, Chuck Hammer just walked back in.
What in?
That is a power drill.
Got 2 in the ring here. Going back and forth between blows. What is happening? Oh, X-Con into the steel ring post. Again into the ring post.
X-Con still on his feet.
Oh, man.
Over the top, manages to hang on just barely.
Bill Blackwell, I think, has got this.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Cleverness from Con.
Oh, no.
And X-Con wins. Congratulations to Ex-Convict. Winning the Jeff Clouse Memorial Battle Royal.
I didn't think it was possible for anybody to eliminate Bill Blackwell, but X-Con,
with a combination of tenacity and cleverness, did exactly that. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking for everyone here at Imperial Wrestling Entertainment, I've been Clint Williams. My partner has been Zachary Schiavone. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope to see you in the next one.